Okay, live we go. And we are apparently live, so I will say hello everyone and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. A terrible stream for terrible people. And a particularly terrible one today because I am terribly old. Slightly, but yeah. And unlike last year, I actually know how old I am because I am 37. My God, isn't it old? But yeah, how are we all doing? Any other birthdays? Because yours isn't as important. I mean, that's just a fact. I'm not going to apologise for it. You know it. And yeah, what have we all been up to? My birthday present, best birthday present, had my brother come round and we put our big TV on the wall on a big fancy mount that comes down so it comes to eye level, and then when you put it away it goes up quite high on the wall, and I think it's really cool, and it will take up less space, and we can do all the grown-up things we've been planning, like eventually getting special not it's not laminate, is it? It's a vinyl, but it's like a really fancy vinyl that's like 10 meters thick. At least it feels it. And yeah, so yeah, that's my birthday. I'm an old person now, so I got excited about DIY. Mostly it was DIY that I didn't want to do myself because I don't know why. Every fucking time I think, oh, it'd be a really good idea to do X, but if it involves drilling holes in the wall, I'm like, I can't fucking do it. So I usually get someone to help, and then I do most of the work anyway. Although this my brother did all of the drilling, but I did most of the actually putting the mount system up. And yeah, I'm very grateful to him for that. It was very good. Bought him a little. He saw my little. I have this tiny little ratchet set that I bought by accident, but I kept it because it was cute. He went, "Oh, that's really nice," and I went, "Oh, you could have it if you want." He says, "Nah, no, I can't have that." So I bought him one and had it sent to him via Amazon. And he messaged me today because he came back twice to like refit the whole thing because he was worried that the screws weren't right. So, good big bro. DIY, destroy it yourself. That is how it feels like everything is going to go the second I touch a drill to a wall. I'm okay with painting and I'm pretty okay with wall stripping, but fucking drilling holes, just, ugh, DIY. It is old person day. You're right. 30 is the new. Sorry, 40 is the new 30. It feels like it's the other way around. Oh, and now 60 is. So if 30 is the new 40, no, if 40 is the new 30 and 60 is the new 40, then is 60 30? Or am I just stupid? Mrs. Six looking at me like I'm stupid, so I'm probably just stupid. Ah, what are you daydreaming about? Is it how attractive I am and how I make you vomit? I actually did stupid amounts of work today, and I don't know why. Um, I wrote a script and the rest of another script that I had mostly done. I hadn't mostly done, I'd actually less than half done it. But I did it anyway because it was there. So technically, I could do no work tomorrow, but I'm almost certainly going to just write another script. So I'll have a script in hand, which will be nice. But I need to fucking. I need stuff. I need to get further ahead because YouTube's starting to be an asshole again about making things like manually checking things. They're just taking for goddamn ever again. I don't know if it's because it's getting out of summer and going into winter, and that means people are doing more stuff because the end of the year is more lucrative. But it is what it is. My man says sick and happy birthday, you terrible cosmic horror. Sadly, I'm stuck here at work. Just wanted to wish you all the best. Thank you very much, and you slack off of as much work as possible. It's very important. Mm. DIY. Why not is a great idea. I mean, yeah. It's funny. I always feel of I always feel like ev- I'm more than a woman. More than a woman to me. Apologies. Instead of making a J Dyer sitting in a hole joke this time, I have a link to some Belgian ale whiskey for you. The distillery is in a town just outside of Liège. What? Okay, fair enough. I know that's something people have been more and more pestering me about, and I do use the word pestering in its full. I don't mind being pestered a bit about having a PO box, and it's something that's actually starting to make some amount of sense. Especially in that I probably won't ever have to buy another bottle of whiskey again from the sounds of what people are mostly offering. So yeah, that's something that I should probably, in this year of our Lord Sessic, uh, I shall definitely try to get that sorted. Uh, Sitting at home, coming gourmet meals. What? That's an interesting version of jizz. Uh, uh, uh. Steak a la tart or whatever. Cheers. Cheers, lazy, to your birthday. What? Are you calling me lazy? I mean, I guess I can't come a gourmet meal, so. Happy birthday. Just recently found your channel. I was unaware there were so many held back people. Oh, there's unbelievable amounts of them. But, you know, a lot of people I don't think are that necessarily stupid. There's a difference between being stupid and believing stupid things. Now, I call someone stupid if they believe stupid things, because fuck them. But I can send you my nursery level terrible fan art. Ooh, we actually quite like fan art. There's a bit of it stuck to our wall. Um, the ad when I came here started with, "Are you smart?" And I'm just like, you don't know where you am, do you? mm. What do I think of the Critical Drinker channel? I think I've heard of it. And that is the entire extent of my knowledge about the Critical Drinker. So, you know, I'm very good at being a YouTuber. You know, I could get absolutely enormous on this platform, and I still wouldn't know who hardly fucking anybody is, because I'm just really bad at that shit. Always have been. Call me stupid. Alright, me stupid. Happy official excuse for drinking whiskey day. Well, that's any day that ends in a Y. That's what he tells his partner. Trust me, baby, it's a gourmet meal somewhere. Fucking hell. Have you been playing with your beef Wellington again? Is beef Wellington gourmet? It sounds fancy, but it's just like a big pastry steak. Gourmet, sun-dried tomato, and like bit of shaved cucumber, and then it's just like the best dish ever, apparently. I do like that. I was randomly watching clips of fucking Gordon Ramsay. What? Yeah, there's a tomato on the side of that. It's pretty good. Um, but he went to the. There was random clips of Gordon Ramsay eating in random like kitchen nightmares restaurants, and like most of them were like food that looks shit and tastes shit. And then he had one come out, and they were all really well presented. I was like, that hasn't got any fucking seasoning on it. That hasn't got any fucking seasoning on it. Like, what is the point? Like, you. It doesn't matter how good it looks. If it doesn't taste good, then you fucking failed. Yeah, drives me mad. Yeah, like you should. I know. That's why all your food tastes like shit. That's a lie. Her food is nice. She makes good curries. That's all she makes. It's like if I ask her to make a food, she'll just come back with a curry. And it's just every single time. I had my first day of sixth form today. Went very successful as I successfully held a convo with a girl. I am very nervous around girls, so this is an achievement. Also, my 17th birthday is 30th of October. Okay. And congratulations on doing a talk to a girl. As I understand it, it's very much like the bit from fucking, what was the film about feelings?
That narrowed it down.
The fucking one with the feelings are literally personified in the little girl's head.
Inside Out.
That one, yeah. See, you knew. It was just so fun. I really like that bit. It's like she starts talking to some boy, and in his head it's just like girl, girl, girl. So pretty funny joke. I liked it. Whew. Our food looks and tastes good because the gourmet cum. Oh my god, I love tiny portions on a roof slate and paying over much. What you jizz and there's like a fucking leaf comes out. Christ. Imagine that would hurt. Curry, I'm coming to Six House for dinner. Yeah, but you won't get anything because I'll fucking eat it. I am rather porky. I need to know your opinion on Mawam stripes. Do you mean those sweets? Go mad for Mawam. It's a bit like a refresher. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a shitload of sugar. I mean, if you're in the mood for that, occasionally I get massive sugar cravings. But most of the time it's like pork pie cravings. Oh man, I fucking love a pork pie. Jesus Christ. And then the Northerners taught me to cook them. And they're so much better. It's amazing. It's Labor Day in the US, so we still have a holiday for the workers who do everything. Jesus Christ. If you had told me Lewis Black would be in a children's film, much less a success, who is Lewis Black? Who that is? The movie about feelings, Mrs. Six. So that narrows it down to just about all of them. I mean,
American comedian.
Okay. What does he look like? Old. Okay, I vaguely recognize him. Oh. Beef Wellington is gourmet if you're giving it to your dog. I'm not cooking him bacon mushroom lasagna every 2 days again, seeing as he lost his appetite since he died. Fucking hell. That went dark. Oh, love me some pork pies. That's because you're a good boy. Also, how do you feel about Preeti Patel resigning? I don't know who that is. If that's a politics thing, fucking no idea. Lewis Black played anger in Inside Out, and he's a very blue, ranty comedian. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Congratulations on completing a solar orbit. I know, I did it. I'm so good at existing. Oh, yeah. Surely the sun orbited us. You didn't think about that, did you? You bloody sheeple. Wham bars are the only sweets that should be legal in England. Wham bars. Wham. Because it's got an H in it, and I just felt the need to say wham. But it's a wham bar. But in North, that just means warm. Wham. It's a wham bar. Say warm. Say wham. Say northern warm. Wham. Oh, okay. That's so different and not confusing at all. The amount of time she'll say something to me.
Vowels and the extension of vowels are super important in the
What did
code.
you say to me today that I was just like had to fucking? I was like, did you mean this or this?
I don't know, that was earlier.
That was hours ago. I can't remember today, and that's completely fair. I don't remember Harpy, fucking half the shit that I do. Oh, go to Pluto. You won't even be 1 year old. Yeah. Wait. No, I'd be dead because it's like not not a planet that supports life. Ah, happy birthday, Cecil. Thank you, David. Spent time with my daughter, a good human being. What the fuck?
I mean, you're a good human, or you don't.
Who knows? But I don't trust it in all caps. I come blood pudding. Jesus fucking Christ. That is a sight. Because that shit is thick too. Like, is it full size? God. Like pucks. Oh, I've never understood the appeal of blood pudding. Like, I get it. Sometimes I look at some British staples and why Americans love to say, oh, British has bad food. Like, British has loads of foods. And it has some shit food too. America has some shit food. And it has good food too. Everywhere has a variety of different types of food. Fucking asshole. But blood pudding is fucking gross. That's a good one. What are the grossest and like universally agreed to be pretty fucking nasty American dishes? And they're like staples, usually something that old people eat. That tends to be the theme. Uh, why not trust it in caps? Because it looks very aggressive. Uh, I'm getting old, 34. Not as old as me. That means shh. White pudding beats blood pudding. What is white pudding? It's. Oh, fuck. I got distracted and didn't fucking check.
Ah, so thanks.
That is very,
No,
very.
it's only one
What?
person who managed to.
Yes, because you're always so fucking quiet.
Not quiet.
I mean, you didn't speak for ages, so thankfully this has worked out okay. There you go. Fuck. That is my one thing that I have to check. But I plugged you in, and then I had to go do something else, and I got distracted. Apologies. So let's start the stream again. No,
I'll do, bitches.
you can actually hear her now. Uh, I had a black pudding roll for lunch today. Fantastic, with loads of ketchup. Oh, that sounds fucking disgusting. No, I'm not a fan. Don't like tripe. I've never tried tripe, and I will never try tripe. Fuck you. Um, just it's all the fucking foods that were designed to get people through the war, and then people just didn't stop fucking eating them. And I've never understood that. It's like you don't have to eat that anymore, Granddad. And they went, I fucking like it now. I've been, it's an acquired taste. What they should have done is made it so that it was considered really fancy and like dressed it up, and then it would still be disgusting, but it wouldn't be considered common. It wouldn't be considered a thing that everybody eats because it's fucking gross.
Sound like I'm in the bottom of a well under a blanket.
Yeah, I imagine you sound a bit better now, unless you need the mic
I
closer
don't
to
know.
your face.
People can hear me clearly. That's bad.
I mean, true. American beverage, I know, not food, that I've heard is not nearly as nice in comparison to its British counterpart. Squash is Kool-Aid. Okay, so Kool-Aid
We don't
is
have-
one brand.
We don't have Kool-Aid.
Yeah. And British squash is like loads of things.
It's just yeah. You mean like cordial?
Yeah. American, like, there is cordial. There's lots of types of cordial. And there's like powdered. The powdered ones sound pretty fucking nasty. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't be into that.
I wouldn't do that.
But Yeah, I think it's fine. Gypsy tart is great, but too much equals diabetes. What is in a gypsy tart? I mean,
It's in the name.
is it the same as gourmet cum? Mm.
I know. I don't like American bread.
What about the U.S. South, where they eat pig faces, trotters, crow's feet, etc.? Clearly from very poor. I mean, I'm talking stuff that's like you could go anywhere and someone in that town is eating it, kind of stuff. Vimto, what's wrong with Vimto? Vimto's fucking amazing. We had a takeaway from one of our local places. They forgot something again. But it wasn't a meal this time, so I didn't really care. And they had Vimto as a selection, and I went, I haven't had a fucking Vimto in years. Somebody get me a Vimto. And so I had it, and it was fucking lush. So, like, lobster basically was a common, slightly disgusting food. Then someone shipped it inlands and called it fancy. I imagine it's quite flavor. I've never had it, and it sounds very flavorful. So I would like to try it.
I don't do seafood.
No, even though you're like into stuff that's like strong flavors.
Yeah, but fish.
Good fish has a strong flavor and it's really tasty.
I don't know. I think it's because a lot of stuff is like gross.
Mm.
Like
Cheap fish is nasty.
yeah, cheap fish. Is
And you
nasty.
probably grew up on cheap fish.
Yeah, and then we got eating fish eggs, which is dirty. And then we've got-
dirty.
And
like-
then eat like squid bits and gooey stuff and oysters and
Calamari is really fucking
oh,
tasty.
it's fucking dirty.
Oh no, you have no idea. It's so
I
yummy.
don't do slimy food.
It's not slimy. And if it's cooked right, it's not rubbery either.
Ugh. Ugh,
The
God.
coolest UK sounding
Yeah,
dish
I
is
don't
Bubble
like-
and Squeak. Bubble and Squeak is fucking rank. I hate Bubble. I hate, like, as someone who defends British cuisine, I do dislike quite a lot of it. Mm.
Toast sandwiches though.
A toast
To
sandwich.
be honest, the kids would probably have that.
Well, yeah.
They love bread.
Our kids are fucking obsessed with toast. I don't know if it's because we just didn't do it that often when they were little.
No, they like savoury food. That's
Yeah,
why.
I mean they're like their dad. I fucking love savory food, but like we'd very occasionally have toast, but because we had it after they had their breakfast, we're like, well, you've had your breakfast, you'll be fine. And then when they got to have it, they were like, this is just the best food ever made, when it's fucking toasted bread. So it was kind of a win. They occasionally have cereal now, but like if we have lots of bread, they'll have toast for breakfast, won't they? And usually burn the shit out of it because they couldn't possibly just wait by the toaster. Fucking drives me insane. The amount of days I've walked into the kitchen, I'm like, smells like fire.
Oh no, gross.
Hmm?
Prawns and shrimp. No,
What, sea maggots?
can't do.
And I like prawns,
No.
but I do find the term sea maggots really funny.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible.
Bread pudding is nice without the raisins.
I don't like raisins.
You could have bread pudding with chocolate chips and it would be vastly improved. It'd be really nice then. Squid and octopus is so hit and miss. Cook it for 50 seconds and it's nice. Do it for 51 seconds and it's like chewing a Super Bowl. I would imagine. I want to take Mrs. Sick out to like a really fucking good seafood restaurant. Like some place that is just like, this is the best seafood. It is never shit. And see,
You know how indecisive I am when we just go down to local pub?
no, we'll have a few
Right.
selections.
I know, but you know how indecisive I am
Yeah.
about eating? And that's stuff that I like.
Yeah.
I'm going to be infinitely
Oh,
worse.
we're going there again for like the fucking fourth time or something in the last 2
Yes,
weeks.
everybody wants to go, oh, well, we'll go to a pub for a meal. Like, oh, okay. And then someone else, oh, we should go to a pub for a meal. Okay.
I mean, it's fine. Although we had to pay for most of it. Bangers and mashes, lovely in my opinion. Yeah, bangers and mash, so fucking simple, so fucking tasty. Bubble and squeak is leftovers from Sunday dinner, fried the next morning. So potato, cabbage, bits of meat sometimes. My experience of bubble and squeak is all the shit bits left over from Sunday dinner. So anything everybody wanted to eat, didn't want to eat, is made into a meal that then I fucking don't want to eat. I've never had bubble and squeak that I thought, oh, that's tasty. It has. That's why it has a name like that. I get that because it's the noise it makes while you cook it as well. But
I think my mum tried to do that with Christmas food,
your mum,
and it did not end well.
your mum
I
has
think
no fucking idea how to make cauliflower cheese.
No, she's
It
not.
was fucking
She's
baffling.
not a chef. And
Yeah, but
she's never made it before.
yeah, but why even try then?
I love her attempt though. It's like
It was the dumbest thing I've
It's
ever
like a
seen.
6-year-old's cooking.
So for those of you who don't know, cauliflower cheese is cauliflower, obviously, and you make a cheese sauce, and then you cook the cauliflower in the cheese sauce, and then when you're finished, you like put breadcrumbs and fucking cheese over the top and blast it so that it goes nice and crunchy. Fucking delicious. Her mother's attempt at cauliflower cheese was to take the cauliflower that she'd cooked and put bits of cheese on top of it and then cook it for a couple of minutes so it melted. And it wasn't as nice as that sounds.
I thought she just put a slice of cheese on it.
It was sliced cheese.
Like
it was like proper cheese. It wasn't like shitty
right.
cheese.
And the way in my head, it was just one of those plastic slices of cheese.
But because there was no sauce, the cauliflower was just wet.
Yeah.
And it was really, really unpleasant. I mean, I ate it because I'm a fat bastard, but still. Excuse me, cauliflower cheese. Ew. Well, then you haven't had good cauliflower cheese. My brother...
I didn't like cauliflower until I had good cauliflower cheese.
If a cauliflower cheese is made super goddamn cheesy, holy shit, that stuff is fucking absolutely delicious. Cauliflower cheese requires mustard, lots of mustard. No, it doesn't. It requires cheese, lots of cheese. It's in the fucking name. Mm. Breadcrumbs. Well, la-dee-da. You've got spare bits of bread from where you sliced it, you fancy motherfucker. Mm. Too much special sauce. Lol. Horseradish also works instead of mustard. I dislike both horseradish and mustard. I've never had a mustard that I liked.
Oh, I like mustard.
I know you like mustard because it's fucking spicy because you're crazy.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Cauliflower cheese actually sounds nice. Make sure if it's done right, yeah. It is fucking really, really tasty. Because the cauliflower has little to no flavour, but it's very good at absorbing flavour. So if you cook the shit out of it in a super cheesy sauce, the whole thing just like melts in your face. It's fantastic. Although you don't want it to melt in your face because then it will melt your face. And that is less pleasant. You can eat anything if it's coated in cheese though. But making a good cheese sauce is actually a lot more difficult than just coating things in cheese. Like I said, I had cauliflower coated in cheese and it was kind of rank.
Oh, Dylan, just ignore him. He doesn't know.
What don't I know?
But mustard is spicy? The fuck? Yeah, he thinks mustard is spicy.
Mustard has a kick. If you don't know that, then there's probably something wrong with you. I have Carolina Reaper sauce with my Madras curry. I don't have blood in my veins, I have fire. If I ate that, I would shit fire. I can eat spice, but I also recognize when something's just unpleasant. Sweet Baby Ray's has gallon-sized jugs of sweet chili sauce. I do like sweet chili sauce in the right circumstance. In the wrong circumstance, it is an unwelcome addition to a lot of meals.
Chicken nuggets goes really well with
It does go pretty well
yeah.
with it. Or even shitty chicken dippers.
Yeah.
I would like some like high quality chicken dippers. That sounds really nice. Mm.
Yeah, they're called chicken goujons.
Happy whiskey to my favorite Snarkmeister from the US. I'm assuming you're saying that you are saying that from the US and that I am not from the US, because I'm not, and I would be quite sad if you didn't notice my lack of twang. There was, well, here we go. There once was a lady from Decatur who got laid by a large alligator, but nobody knew the result of the screw because after he laid her, he ate her. Fucking hell. This motherfucker probably thinks that mayo is spicy. Why the fuck would I think mayo is spicy? If you literally can't tell that horseradish and mustard, both of which are things that are literally spices, aren't, if you think that they don't contain any spice, then I don't know how to help you. There is something wrong with your body that you can't notice that. But there's things that I find spicy and there's things that I don't. Like one of the things, the first time I ever gave Mrs. Sick Cajun chicken, I didn't realize it was spicy. Says Sick, drinks whiskey like water. Also Sick, mustard has a kick. It's almost like fucking mouths are not all the goddamn same. You goddamn people are pissing me off now. Trying to make me mad. Yes, mustard is drugs. Mm. Yes, spicy eggs. Jamaican jerk chicken. Jamaican jerk chicken sounds really nice.
You've had it.
Yeah, but it wasn't a very good one.
I still enjoyed it though.
It was all right, but it was very disappointing.
See, now I'm thinking about it, my brain's like, oh, you said spice? Okay, drool time.
Yeah. Depends on the mustard. I mean, that's true. If you're eating shit mustard, then... What? Shit mustard? Yeah. Some delicious shit mustard. Ooh, mad sick. Oh, I don't get mad. I have people to do that for me. I want that to be true one day. Cajun spice and cheese sauce on... That sounds fucking delicious. I tell you what, I was really disappointed with. We went to TGI Fridays because we were taking neighbour's kid out for their birthday, and I saw onion rings, but Cajun spiced onion rings, and I thought, I'm not usually a fan of sort of chain restaurant onion rings. They're always a bit shit. I thought Cajun spice, those got to be better. No, they were just as fucking shit as any other ones, with a slight bit of flavouring on it. Was not super impressed. Jamaican jerk chicken with Levi root reggae sauce. Awesome. I can't remember if I've ever had reggae sauce. Shit mustard. Ketchup on hot dogs is a thing because mustard cost extra at ball games, but ketchup was free. I think ketchup on hot dogs is fucking delicious. Like, really tasty. If it's good ketchup. Shit ketchup obviously just tastes like garbage.
It depends on the hot dog. I don't like cheap hot dogs.
Yeah. If I ever want to feed Mrs. Sick hot dogs, I have to get like really expensive sausages. Otherwise, she's just like, ugh, what is this? And like pushes it off her plate.
Disgusting.
Like a cat. Actually, we bought these. The kids love hot dogs, and then I accidentally picked up a can of these spicy ones. Now, you know, there's certain spices that I can taste and I'm not a huge fan of, but I can eat most spicy things. The kids are basically completely incompetent at spice, and I accidentally bought piri piri hot dogs. Now, I didn't realize kids burnt their mouths. They weren't fucking happy, and I thought, oh, that's a shame. But that sounds really nice. Piri piri. No, they tasted like crap. They just had kind of a bit of the kick of piri piri without any of the flavor. It didn't even have the flavor of a nice hot dog. It was just gross. I was not very fucking happy about that. Sick takes no rubbish from anyone. Said he uses it as a power source. The more you make pointless statements, the stronger he gets. That is very true. I mean, usually just because it gives me more of a chance to say something, or at least when I'm typing, to write something funny.
Yep, we always end up talking about food.
Yeah, this is not even intentionally in any way, shape, or form a food stream. It's just mostly because we both really like food. Here's something pointless.
I love how you
Circle.
dragged me into it.
As if you don't always join in on the food discussions.
I mean, it has to be spicy though.
Yeah, I know you love your spicy food. What's a spicy food, a non-spicy food that you really like?
Chocolate.
You like that cheese, like a really good cheese, like the Applejack cheese. You think that's
Yeah, it tastes
yummy
smoky.
as fork? It tastes what?
Smoky.
Smoky. Nando's hot sauce. I've never been to a Nando's.
No, I haven't.
So, if it's the first time you've been to a Nando's, is it cheeky, or is it just a Nando's? I don't know,
No.
but smash it, Ledge.
It's mainly just because most people that I know who went to one have said how shit it is.
Yeah, it's
So
kind
I
of
was
garbage.
like, oh, I'll avoid there then.
Mrs. Sick has a spicy accent.
See what you did there. Fuck's sake.
Change of subjects. UFOs. Discuss. Well, the thing about UFOs is that they're flying objects that people haven't identified. And that's fucking it. They leave some in the fryer all day and people will eat those too. Yum, yum. I want to have fried hot dogs. That is making me kind of hungry. Spicy chocolate. Yes, there is spicy chocolate.
Yeah, and it's nice.
There's certain, like, I've had nice chocolates and I've had fucking just
Oh, Ugandan chocolate is.
really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Crispy chocolate chicken skin. I mean, I love Southern Fried Chicken. And
Do you want it like an Easter
much
egg?
like that guy from fucking what is it? F is for Family. There's the guy, the boss guy, who opens up a restaurant that just takes the chicken out of the chicken and just fries the skin. And I think it's called Skinnies. And no one fucking goes there. But the idea of having just the skin is delicious. But I once ate a spicy, really hot chocolate cake. Just the whole thing, it was sat there. Anyway, nom nom. Oh no, what did I do? I once had spicy ice cream and it was awful. Ice cream should not taste of burning. I imagine there's some interesting sort of juxtapositions there. I want to try the egg and bacon ice cream. Every time I hear that, there's part of me that goes, and there's another part of me that goes, burger! Advanced intergalactic civilization develops space travel. Also alien civilization. Let's just probe the locals on some backwater world. I mean, how else do you do it? I came back from watching a movie and I start to notice some strange sounds coming out of my room. Did you just leave this on? I've been drinking through a caramel and chocolate chai tea. The spicy tea works very well.
Oh my god, chai tea is. It's really nice.
It's called KFC. What's called KFC? Kentucky Fried Extraterrestrial. I forgot the stream open. Right. Why is Sir Six shouting in my room? I thought he was going to be there. I had truffle ice cream once. That sounds relatively normal. If you make
truffles and mushrooms, aren't they?
I think it's a type of fungus. I don't think mushroom is quite the right term for it. But it's like a hard lump.
So it's a hard mushroom.
If you make a chili, melt a couple of squares of 85% dark chocolate into it, you can thank me later. Yeah, I know that chocolate in chili is good. Chipotle chocolate or cayenne vanilla ice cream is awesome. And why wouldn't you join those two together? Have like a chipotle chocolate brownie. Speaking of UFOs, there is some sus lightning going on outside my house right now. Opening scene of Steven Spielberg's War of the World predicted the style of invasion correctly. Oh yeah. Well, you know, the aliens will eventually come and destroy you all, and then I can be happy. Oh. They're saying now that Trump was tricked into taking the top secret documents by telling him they were the KFC and Big Mac recipe, for fuck's sake. Do dinosaurs still... Dinosaurs? Dinosaurs still live? Try English politics. Try most fucking politics. It's fucking weird how many goddamn old people. They go, the young up-and-comer, he's only 60 years old. I'm like, fuck me. Obviously it was a lie that your BD would be TMRW when you posted about your last video not doing so. No, it was true that my birthday was the day after that. It's just this is my birthday stream. There is a difference, you see? My birthday was at the weekend, but I don't work at the weekend. I work Monday to Friday. And by work, I mean work, in quotes. Birds are dinosaurs, job done. Spicy dinosaurs in piri piri sauce. That is making me quite hungry. Spawn day stream. Or spawn week, but yeah, close enough. Chickens are tasty dinosaurs, especially when... Yeah, we know. Yeah. Oh, everyone wants their future decided by someone who will be dead soon. It does seem to be the way of all things. But yeah, what time is it? Okay, we've got like 20 minutes before I need to sweat myself to death. I'd love to do an extra long stream today, but the kids' first day back at school is tomorrow, and obviously that's gonna suck. I think that's why I ended up doing extra work today, just in case tomorrow is a disaster and then I don't get any time to do any work.
Yeah, they don't handle change well as well, so I'm expecting meltdowns.
They've had a good 6 weeks off, and I bet they're not going to be super happy. And I've counted it as kind of 6 weeks off as well, because I fucking hate getting up in the morning to take them to school. But it's just like the law that you have to do that shit. So what are you going to do? Oh, but I'm definitely not homeschooling them, because fuck that. I don't want them to become as stupid as I am. Sick for president of the universe. We're working on it. Whew. I can't wait for mammoth steaks. I mean, I think we need to move on from food, because it's both making me hungry and a bit sick. Not that kind of sick, shut the fuck up, you're not clever. Oh. So, what's another topic? That's another topic. Something I've been thinking about, and something that I want to do, and try and get the ball rolling on it a bit. I've been looking at fucking sponsorships and that, and I've been getting quite a few of them recently, and they're still always fucking garbage. Some asshole wants me to shield their crypto coin that's basically just gonna fucking scam my audience. That's a good idea. And then some fucking other prick wants me to sell their shitty fucking garbage hardware that doesn't work that well and isn't worth the money.
Oh no, there's always Raid Shadow Legends.
And then there's fucking Raid Shadow Legends who have not gotten the fucking hint yet, when I've been giving all of... They use so many fucking companies to get out to influencers. It's ridiculous. That's how you know Raid Shadow Legends is a complete, absolute trash fire of an application, because they spend all their money on marketing and none of it on making something that's actually worth people playing. It's just... Someone was saying to me, "Oh, sick, don't worry about it. Just shill their thing and take their money." Yeah, but as a matter of fact, people will take my advice on it. If I say it's a good thing, you should go fucking look at it. No one. Like, there are lots of people now who make Raid Shadow Legends things, and it's obviously very taking the pissy, and they don't fucking care, because you're getting the name out there, you're leaving a link, and some people just don't get that kind of fucking sarcasm. And so there are people who don't get that kind of sarcasm, so they're probably not going to catch on to the fact that this app is basically just a money fucking sponge. And it's not good. And so I'm not going to fucking promote something that I genuinely think is dangerous. And it's raid shitty fuckins, if you want the way to put it properly. So, take it the money. I'm not going to take money for something that I think is dangerous. Like, I can't physically do that. Mint some NFTs and scam some crypto bros. I don't even want to. You're an advertisement. Never play Raid Shadow Legends. It's a piece of shit. If I could get them to pay me to say that, I probably still wouldn't do it, because I'd worry that they've got some other fucking things. Like, it can't be that shit, and then someone tries it and then they get a crippling addiction to the fucking bullshit of the application. So I reckon they don't give a shit. I would not sell Raycons because they're garbage. You can get better headphones for half the price. So anyway, my point is, fucking hate every company that ever reaches out. They're just all fucking scum, as far as I can tell. So the way I'm looking at it is just like, there's a lot of money out there that I could be making, and that would be great, but Internet Historian rips them to bits in his ads, and they still sponsor him for it. Yeah, I'm sure he does, but it's, but yeah,
It's the principle of it.
it is, and I just can't bring myself to do a lot of that shit. Maybe one day I'll just be so desperate for the money that I'll stop caring, but hopefully that won't ever happen. But Tupperware. What was I going to say? There's no company that does what I call like ethical sponsorships. Like, I would take significantly less money for good products that, like, the company that's shilling them, like, looks at them and goes, yeah, this is a good product that's actually worth the money. And, you know, but they can't afford to sponsor you for as much because it's good value. But there's nothing like advertisements are worth it as a general rule. So even companies that have a good product to sell would benefit from a bit of marketing. So I really like the idea of an ethical marketing company, and it just doesn't seem to fucking exist. But if it does, let me know what it is, because I would like to talk to them. And if it doesn't, I would like to start it myself, but I would have no fucking idea how to do any of that shit. And the other one is just, I would like to do my, like, if anybody has a thing that they want to shill to my audience, I'd quite happily, you know, do that. If someone wants to, if you have something that you have to sell, like, shoot me an email and we'll talk about me making an ad for just your thing. And, you know, there'll be a lot of caveats where I will say whatever the fuck I want about it, basically, but you will get a shill on a channel. Yeah. The thing is, the VPNs one, the VPNs I've looked at have generally had problems. The first VPN I ever got thrown in my face, I found out that it was hard to quit. And I don't like that. It should be easy to quit, because if it's not easy to quit, it's on purpose and it's to make more money. And if a company does that, fuck them. I just find the whole thing very, very annoying. And I get that this isn't me having a go at other people taking these chances to make money. Fucking, if you're okay with that, do it. I'm not fucking judging you. I'm just saying that my personal fucking sort of ethics, just, I can't do it. We have been ethically trying to contact you about auto insurance. I wonder if YouTubers can sponsor other YouTubers. YouTubers can sponsor other YouTubers. There's no there's no thing where that can't be done. Linus Tech Tips recently sponsored another YouTuber to build a computer with the screwdriver they just released, because it's like an actually pretty decent screwdriver. Hashtag no sponsored. But to be honest, like, that is a good product that is from a company that I appreciate and I would use. Sir Sick the flamethrower. I'll cut you in for 2%. Depends how many you'd sell. Like, if you could sell a lot of flamethrowers, 2% could be a lot of money. No need to go around the houses. Just say it how it is. It's just how I feel. Like, I'm not some fucking... The only reason that I can't do it is not because I'm special or I think I'm better than anybody else, but because I have anxiety. And so when I see these things, all I think is all the bad shit that could happen. And the sort of... If they do something fucked up and then I can't talk about it, especially considering what my kind of content is, that just seems far from ideal.
The whole thing about the whole better help thing. It seems like a really good idea.
I don't know if they got better.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. But they weren't. That's the problem.
They had problems at the time, and then no one could talk about it because they all had contracts.
Yeah.
And it was a bunch of people in... Yeah. Some YouTubers have been buying ad slots and just shoving their videos in as an ad. Mostly record labels behind it, I think. I mean, it makes a certain sense. It's good to be... it is good to be ethical, because if I could do an ethical thing, I wouldn't fucking feel bad about it. I'd love the idea where there was just a company and I could go, give me some ad spots, and I just know that they're going to be decent.
This isn't anxiety, it's just responsibility.
Lame. It would depend on how many flamethrowers they would send you. I mean, to be fair, one flamethrower would be pretty sick. I bet you can find it a good product. There are plenty of good products. It's just they don't... The best products sell by themselves in a way. But at the end of the day, Coca-Cola, quote unquote, sells itself. They still spend unbelievable amounts of money on advertising. Like, there's a reason that they do it. It's because it fucking works. I want you to advertise the Bible. I'd kind of consider that. For the sheer hilarity of it. Especially if they let me make fun of it. But, I mean, I feel like the kind of person who wants to sell Bibles probably doesn't want me saying, it's not true, but it'll make good toilet paper. Get The Simpsons and Married with Children on contract rider where you maintain the right to rip on them. Yeah. It depends. Like, cocaine, can you get sponsored by that somehow? Cocaine. It's addictive. No one advertises weed, it just sells itself. I mean, I think that the people who sell it advertise it. And they're kind of, they can be kind of pushy. Bible 2 Electric Boogaloo. Best Bible. Always said the only Spain sponsorship we take was toilet roll. I mean, at least toilet roll tends to work. Although, then again, if it was really bad toilet roll. Andrex Bible crossover. Nice. Tobacco. And Cersic flamethrowers run purely on ethanol for obvious reasons. Cocaine, you want to open a restaurant? I mean, it's a good way to keep awake enough to do all the work. The new improved Bible for your bathroom needs. There's an ad on YouTube right now for a weed seller. I mean, you wouldn't see it over here, so I'm assuming it's specific to America. But yeah. You should show something useful like Pendrin whiskey. Like, if a fucking whiskey company actually contacted me, I probably would. I did get contacted by a booze company. But again, the product was fine. but it was expensive, and I don't like. There's it's all swings and roundabouts. So I'd like it to be something not overpriced, and also something that is like good, and also not a fucking subscription. God, and like it could be a subscription, but it's always the fact that they're so fucking difficult to cancel drives me insane. It's like all the things, basically, all anything that I wouldn't like about it is a reason that I just won't do it. What brand of whiskey is it today? It's Bullet Bourbon at the moment.
It's always bullet bourbon.
I do like Bullet Bourbon. It's one of my favourites. I could chat with Pendrin. Mate works for them. I mean, you might as well see what they say. Send me an email, or get them to send me an email. Should make his make his own whiskey. Six ski sounds a bit like shit ski, to be honest. And also, I wouldn't have the patience. I might slap my name on a brand. That would be amusing. But I'd certainly make it like, don't buy this if you want like the best value for money, because most of it's to pay me. But you got the sick booze. Maybe you just need to accept that you're too ethical to shill and push the Patreon more. E-begging gets a bad rap, but it's more That's true, actually. Like e-begging is also incredibly fucking unfair as a term. Like, to me, e-begging is someone who goes on like GoFundMe because they want a laptop.
For no reason.
And it's always like, I'd almost be willing to give someone a couple of quid towards like as cheap as possible for the task they're trying to fulfill laptop. I'd be willing to give them a little bit of money for that because they're obviously...
Yeah, they always want something super duper expensive.
But no, they want a fucking MacBook Super Pro with all the fucking bells and whistles, and it costs like fucking $8,000. It's like, can't you do the same thing on a cheaper fucking laptop? Jesus Christ. 6 blend. All the mostly empty bottles of whiskey around the house poured into one bottle. I mean, I'm not going to say I haven't done that before multiple times. Shall do. If you're ever in South Wales, let me know and I'll take you to their HQ. There's a very good chance that I won't be in Wales. I don't travel much. Whiskey, not a big fan. Cold beer or mead, thank you. I mean, I'm okay with a beer as long as it's very cold. Saw a laptop on sale for 60. I mean, there are some shit fucking laptops that you don't want to buy. But like a couple of £100 for like a half decent one. But anyway, my point is, that's e-begging. Having a Patreon or for crowdfunding of your thing.
Asking for donations for a service you provided.
Yeah. It's a transaction. It's an exchange of things. You like the thing, you want to support it. That's like cool. I mean, I guess the PBS thing, they did kind of get quite beggy about it, where they would do their charity runs. But it is what it is. Anyway, I would buy a book by Sesek called The Live If the Blue-Footed What? The Blue-Footed Booby. The Blue-Footed Booby is one of the best names of a creature in the history of ever. Now that's what I call e-begging. But yeah. But you should all totally go and fucking Patreon me. Mostly because my Patreon has some quite funny tiers and nothing of value in return. Too bad alcohol advertising laws prevent you getting a whiskey sponsorship. Is that true? Oh, that'd kind of suck. But I've had alcohol advertisers contact me. So I'll have to look into that. Hey, do a shirt with this backdrop on it. People do like the Elden Ring backdrop. I mean, Elden Ring style. It's not actually Elden Ring.
I would not put this on a shirt. It's crap. It was just a doodle that I did.
Anyway, we got about 30 seconds left, so I'm going to start wrapping this shit up. Just give me your bank details, your mother maiden name, and I'll tell you how to make money, obviously. Call in the Red Cross beggars. I mean, they kind of are. I've seen YouTubers sponsors alcohol before, but it depends on the country.
Christ on a bike, I'm latte.
Happy birthday, Sick. Here's to another year of overanalyzing factual points of historicity in the videos you are trying to shitpost. Okie dokie. Advertisers are very much not worried about you getting into trouble for shitting their product. That is a very good point, and at that, we are going to piss off now. So happy birthday to me, and if it's your birthday, you know, it's not as important, so we'll see you later.
Gravy, thank you, Demon.
Bye-zy bye. Bye.